Here we are then in Knaresborough. We parked at the Conningham Hall car park right at the very top end. On this trip then we paddled down towards the viaduct and then turned and then went back on ourselves, back beyond the car park, and explored a little further up as far as we could.
So here we are at Knaresborough on the River Nidd, just about to launch Brian. There's a lot of people around today, so we're not going to be doing too much filming here, but hopefully when we're out on the river it'll be a bit quieter. So we're now going to launch him here and we'll see how it goes. So we're now on the River Nidd, heading towards Knaresborough, but it's very popular here with hire boats and paddle boats, and we've just left an area where the children are playing in the water, catching fish and throwing stones, so it was a bit noisy down there. But this is a bit of a different challenge for us today. We're going to head up to the aqueduct up here on the River Nidd at Knaresborough, just by Mother Shipton's cave, and then we'll turn round because there's a weir further up, and we'll head back to where we've just come, and hopefully go beyond that to, well, as far as we can go. There are further weirs along the stretch, so this is an actual adventure because we don't know what we're going to meet. This is the main centre where most of the rowboats are being hired out, so this bit's quite popular around here with lots of rowers enjoying the water on this August afternoon. And now we've got the Knaresborough viaduct coming into view here, so we'll just go through that. Alright, okay. So we've got Knaresborough Castle up on the hill there. Oops, right away. That's it. So that's Knaresborough Castle up there. And as far as the River Nidd goes, that's navigable by us. This is it, because there's barriers across there which lead on to the weir. So we're going to have to sort of turn around and head back the way we've come, and then hopefully go beyond and see what lies beyond the car park where we've parked. But this is really a lovely place. It's beautiful with the sun shining off the aqueduct there, and a range of different viaduct, aqueduct. It's an aqueduct. Yes, I know it's an aqueduct. No, it's not an aqueduct, is it? It's a viaduct. I was right the first time. I'll have to edit all this out. But the architecture along the banks of the river here is really quite spectacular. Different types of houses and styles of the way they've decorated it. So this is Dilbert's first flight, and we've just portaged Brian round a weir here on the River Nidd, and we're just having something to eat, taking Dilbert out on his first flight. So I'm a bit nervous because he's now over water, but we'll just have a little fly around here and see what he sees.
Now you must remember this was my first flight with Dilbert, and unfortunately I forgot to hit the record button on the drone. So what you're seeing here is the recording of the screen, which gives you all the information, as well as overexposure lines, which are those zebra lines you can see. We decided to keep this in this video because, well, it just shows you what an idiot I am. but this was the first time out, so I was very apprehensive.
Getting used to knowing which way to adjust him for when we're flying. Depends on where you're looking. Hello. Well, we're past the weir. We've managed to get down back onto the river. Dilbert's had his first flight. We've put him away because it was a bit nerve-wracking having his first flight, and we're now paddling up a stretch of the River Nidd, which probably not many people paddle because it's quite a portage around the weir. It's quite a haul for a heavy kayak, so probably a lot of people don't bother. But this is a lovely stretch along here, very peaceful, very quiet, and it's definitely worth the haul. Oh, looks like we've got another weir ahead of us. So we're going to have a look at that one and see how we go on this one. Well, we've decided to turn around and go back. There's another weir that we came across, and we can see a further one beyond that one, and we've got some time constraints today, so this has just been a short little excursion around Knaresborough. Definitely an adventure, but I think we need more time to explore beyond the weirs, because it's going to take us some time to get around the weirs, a bit like the locks, I suppose, but we'll do it one day, hopefully, because it's very, very peaceful around here. Well, that's the end of our River Nidd adventure. Quite short. As you can see, we're not now at Knaresborough, we're in our back garden, because we didn't have the opportunity to sign off properly. So we'll sign off now by saying keep paddling. We've not posted anything recently because we've been really busy with theatre stuff that we're involved with, but hopefully we're going to be out on Bryan next week, possibly going from Apley Bridge to Rodley on another stretch of the Leeds-Liverpool Canal. In the meantime, when we were at Knaresborough, we did take Dilbert up, but we found on one of the sites that we look at a gentleman called Chris Florey. Now Chris was on the River Nidd on the day that we were, and he had a drone, and Chris's drone footage is superb. So we're going to let you go now with some of Chris's footage, kindly allowed by him to share with us on our channel. So thanks Chris, much appreciated. Take care.
And finally, remember your history lessons. Knaresborough Castle was where the 4 knights that killed Thomas a Becket back in 1170 escaped to and hid to escape the wrath of the people.